You guys see the thumbnail. 7 people yesterday on the Indiana Pacers hit double figures. That is crazy. And let me explain why this is a really, really good thing. You see Halliburton being the leading scorer with 22, and you really think to yourself, man, they might have lost, right? Leading scorer only has 22. And then you look and 7 other guys have 10-plus points. This is something that other teams struggle to do other than really the top teams of each league, right? You see the Thunder do it. You see the Celtics do it. You see the Knicks do it. You see usually the Grizzlies can do it, right? Pacers just beat a top 3 team in the West, and they beat them pretty handedly. Even when the Grizzlies came back, there was really no fear in the Pacers, and they stuck the foot right back on the gas pedal and took the win. And let me explain something to you guys. This team basketball that the Pacers are playing is so dangerous, and it's what makes me not only love to watch them and be a fan of them, but also it makes me very aware that this team is ready for the playoffs. So, when you look at usual teams, right, that have talent at multiple positions, right, which Pacers definitely have a big 3, especially with yesterday, with Turner, Siakam, and Halliburton each having moments in the game where they were all on fire. But none of them were too selfish to just take it over. And this is a way different thing than what I was saying mid-December, where the team was too selfish. Nobody would pass the ball. Everybody thought it was their night, right? Mathurin thinks it's his night. Oh, well, now Toppin thinks it's his night, and it was never their night. But now, if you've noticed, Mathurin has had a night. Toppin has had a night. And those guys have a night, and they still have 5 assists. Right? Halliburton has a night and he has 9 assists. These guys are not egotistical right now. And when you have a team full of talented players and they do not have a cancer in the locker room and they play as one unit, as one community, it is dangerous at any level. This team plays fundamental basketball just like an Ivy League school. Just like, remember I talked about Princeton a couple months ago, or Yale, those teams. They play that fundamental level of basketball with all NBA level players, right? In Halliburton and Siakam. And honestly, Turner's defense last night was phenomenal. And overall, the defense is phenomenal. Nesmith and Nembhard locked Morant down for 3 of the 4 quarters. Morant had a great third. But guess what? He didn't have a good 4th, 2nd, or 1st. And if you don't have a good 3 out of the 4 for your star guard, good luck winning, right? So, coming into this game, you would have asked anybody who's a better guard, John Morant or Halliburton. People are going to tell you John Morant. But who showed up last night, who played better ball overall, is Halliburton. And it's because he doesn't just score the ball. As much as these gamblers and bettors want you to believe Halliburton's bad, watch what he does on the court. Watch how he gets 5 rebounds and 10 assists a game, and then look at his scoring. Because what he does as a guard in other aspects of the game is incredible. He is on a top 4 team in the East that if the Knicks didn't just keep pulling out wins out of nowhere, which good on them, you know what I mean? If they didn't just keep pulling wins out of nowhere, Pacers would be really close to that 3rd. They're about 7 games out. And you know what? If they are the 4, they have a really good shot beating the 5, which would be the Bucks. I think they'd match up well in the playoffs after getting whooped on kind of throughout the season by the Bucks. This is a Pacers team, which we will probably not talk about for a little bit after, but I just wanted to say, coming right out of All-Star break, that this team is ready to really put the foot on the pedal, right? Clippers, Nuggets, back-to-back games. If they win both of those in the back-to-back, oh boy, this team is heating up at the perfect time. This is when you want to heat up, right before All-Star break, right after it, going into the playoffs. Sure, they had a terrible, rough start, but that's a long, long time ago, and now they're really solidified as the 4 seed. Indiana Pacers, everybody scoring in double figures, everybody playing team basketball. This is not only the most fun team to watch, but maybe the best actual team of players in the NBA. Thank you guys for watching. Aflac Time is out of here.